Hi friends, how are you all? Today I am going to teach you about the animals and their babies' name. So, when you see this picture, you will think that is a crocodile. But that is not a crocodile. That is an animal which we call it as the alligator. This is an animal which is the member of the crocodile family. When it is in small, we call it as hatchling. Now I will show the real photo of that animal. Wait a minute, children. Okay, now you can see this alligator. You call this as alligator. Okay. Now I will show the difference between the alligator versus crocodile. Now you can read it. Snout means their mouth, their nose. Okay. Alligators have a wider U-shaped snout. U-shaped snout means nose. They have U-shaped snout. But crocodiles have the pointer V-shaped snout. Okay, V-shaped snout. Alligator has U-shaped snout. Crocodile has V-shaped snout. This is the difference between them. And then alligator live in fresh water. Fresh water means pond, river and all. But crocodiles live in salt water or brackish water. Salt water means beach and all. But brackish water means that black color water. That one we call it as. Okay. Which is a brackish water means which is a combination between the salt water and fresh water. When the salt water and the fresh water combines, brackish water form. Okay. Now we'll go to the next. Now, aardvark. This is an animal called aardvark. You don't know this animal. Okay. Now I will explain it. A type of animal which is in Africa and it has long pig-like snout to sniff food and it eat termite. Then a type of animal which is in Africa. This animal is found only in Africa, so we don't know it. Okay, and it has long pig-like snout. Pig means Pandri. It has long pig-like snout. Snout means nose. Then you can see its snout. You see, this is its snout. It has long pig-like snout. To sniff food, sniff means to sniff food, and it eat only termite. Termite means karayan. So I will show the real photo of that. Wait a minute. Children, now you can see this animal, aardvark. See, you can see its snout like the pig. Okay? Here see, you can see it. When it is been in the... Wait a minute. When aardvark is in the young age, we call it as the cub. Can you remember this name? When we call lion, which is in the young age, we call it as the cub. But they are saying aardvark also, when it is in young age, we call it as a cub. So, when aardvark and lion, both of them are in the young age, we call it as the cub. Now we'll go to the ant. Ant. Everyone knows what is meant by ant. When it is in the small age, we call it as larva or antling. Larva or antling. If the word larva is hard to remember, you can use the word antling. 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 The word antling. Then you can write the young name of the ant is antling. Okay. Now, when you see this picture, you will think that this is a monkey, but this is not a monkey. It is a member of monkey family like chimpanzee, gorilla. So this is also a member of monkey family. Monkey, chimpanzee, gorilla and human and all being like same. So when they are in the small age, we call it as infant. Even the human baby, we call it as infant. Okay. Now this is the animal which we call it as ape. I will show the real picture of that. Wait a minute. Now you can see the children. See, you can see the ape, which is like the monkey. Okay. Now we'll go to the next part. Squirrel. Squirrel, you know what is meant by squirrel. Anil, you know everywhere. You can see that one surrounding of your home. Now we call it as pup or kitten when it is small. Pup or kitten when it is small. We use this kitten word to use the cat also. To use the young age cat also. So we use pup and kitten for squirrel also. Now we will go to swan. You know what's meant by swan. When we go to the zoo, you can see the swan which is being in the pond inside the cage. So we call it in the small age as cygnet or flapper. Cygnet or flapper. When the swan is in the small age, we call it as cygnet or flapper. Okay, I will show the real photo. Now you can see the pictures of swan. Okay. Now what will you call for these? Now what will you call for these babies? You will call for these babies cygnet or flapper. Okay. Cygnet or flapper. Here see, now I had typed as cygnet in the up. So they had given the cygnet babies. You can see. Now see here. You can see the cygnet. Okay. Okay children. Now we will go to the next part. Termite. I said this word before. I said that aardvark. Aardvark usually eat termite. Usually eats termite. So termite means karayan. When it is being in small, we call it as larva. I said this word before. When an animal or something insect is small, we call it as larva. Which one? I said it for ant. Okay, ant. Here see, ant. When ant is in the small age, we call it as larva or antling. So termite also larva or antling. Termite means the insect which bite the wood which is in our house. So I will show it in the Google. Wait a minute. Here see, this is termite. Okay. See in this picture also, it is damaging this wood. Okay. Now we'll go to the next part. Now tiger, you can see this tiger in movies or zoo, in a phone, anything you will see this tiger. So for tiger also we call, when tiger is in a small age, we call it as cub or whelp. Cub or whelp. Okay? Whelp. Then I said this name cub before. For what I said? I said it for lion and then aardvark and then aardvark. So tiger also we call it as, when it is small, we call it as cub or whelp. Then turtle. Everyone collapse their mind by using the word turtle and tortoise. Turtle and tortoise means armor. They will say turtle mean only turtle mean only armor. And someone will say, they will say tortoise mean only armor. Turtle mean which lives in the water. Tortoise means which lives only in the land. So they had, but they look same. Okay? Turtle lives in the water, tortoise lives in the pond. Tortoise lives in the land. So the young name of turtle is hatchling. I said this word for alligator. Okay, now we'll go to the wallaby. Wallaby means, when you see this picture, you will think that this is a kangaroo. This is also a type of kangaroo. Wallaby. It is a member of kangaroo family. So wallaby. Then we call it in the small age as joy. Okay, joy. Now wait a minute, I will show the real photo. Here, see, now you can see the wallaby. Okay. With joy. Here, see, they had given. For albino bennets mean that person's wallaby. Wallaby is this one. And with albino bennets wallaby with joy in pouch. In wallaby's pouch there is joy. Okay. Joy means it's baby. We call the baby as the joy. Okay. Okay. Now this one, when you see this picture, there is a snake. You will find that this is a snake. This is a type of snake. We call it as viper. Okay, viper. And when it is small, we call it as snakelet. When it is in small, when the snake baby, we found the snake baby, we call it as snakelet. Okay. Now I will show the photo. Okay, students, you can see this viper. See, viper. This is also in Sri Lanka. Okay. Okay. Now whale. You know what is meant by whale, which is in the beach. Okay, which will be in the sea. Okay, and when it is in small, we call it as calf or porgy. Calf or porgy. Wait, I will show the photo. Here you can see this. This is, you will call it as whale, which has sharp teeth. It eats only small fish like squid. Okay. Now, wombat. I had given the description of this animal. It is a small animal with short legs and it is a vegetarian. And it is a herbivorous animal. Okay, it's a small animal with short legs and it is a herbivorous animal. When it is in small, we call it as joy or cub. Cub, I said this word for lion or aardvark. And then for tiger. Now joy. Joy I said for kangaroo, that wallaby. Okay. And then I will show the photo. Wait a minute. Now you can see the wombat. We call this as the wombat. Okay. Woodpecker. You know what is meant by woodpecker. Woodpecker will make the tree. Woodpecker will make a hole with its beak on the tree and then live inside that. You can see in this picture also. Okay. When it is small, we call it as chick. For hen also we call it as chick only. So for woodpecker also we call it as chick only. Wait a minute. Now you can Now you can see it. See the woodpecker. Okay, now you can see the chick photo also, woodpecker chick photo also. Okay. Yak. Yak means it is also a member of cow family. It will be like the buffalo, but it has long, weird hair on the whole body. So we call it as yak. Okay? And the young name of this yak is also calf. Okay? Calf. So I will show the photo of yak. Now you can see the pictures of yak. See this picture. See, it has long, weird hair whole of the body. Now zebra. You know what is meant by zebra, because when we start to study about the letters A to Z, we use Z for Z, we use zebra. A for apple, like we use Z for zebra. So you can see the picture of zebra in this picture itself, and then you can know that the younger name of zebra is colt or foal. Colt or foal. Now we got the next one, beetle. You know what's meant by beetle. Bundy. When it is in small, we call it as grub or mealworm. Grub or mealworm. Now bird, you know bird. When it is in small, we call it as chick or hatchling or squab. Chick or hatchling or squab. Bittern, it is also a type of bird. Okay, when it is small, we call it as chick. Buffalo, you know buffalo. What is meant by buffalo? So you can see it. You can see it in the picture. Now buffalo also we call it as calf in the small age. Camel also you can call it as calf in the small age. Badger. Now you will think, what is this badger? Badger means it is also a member of mongoose family who predates animals like hen, duck, etc. Hen, duck, etc. Okay. Now badger. Mongoose means kiri. You know kiri. Okay. Wait, I will show the photo of mongoose and badger, which will catch the. You see. Now you can see the mongoose. Kiri. You see. Okay. Now badger is also a member of mongoose family. So it will also catch like these only, like hen or duck, etc. Then I will show the photo of badger and then I will say its name, baby name. Here see, you can see the badger. Okay. This is badger's baby. What will see the name of that badger's baby. Then for badger's baby, we call for badger's baby also cub or kit or kitten. Okay. These words, you know these words. Cub also I said before. Kitten also I had said. Everything I had said. So for that also we called cub or kitten. Now see, you can see types of badger. There are more type in badger. Ferret is also a type of badger. Okay. See, the baby names of badger are cub, kit or kitten. Okay. Now we'll see bat. You know what is meant by bat. What? Everyone knows. When it is in small, we call it as pup. Okay, pup. Bear, you know bear, karadi. It will eat fish or honey. When it is in the small age, we call it as cub. Okay. Beaver, you know what is meant by beaver? Beaver. Nirnai. That means it is also an animal like a rat. But it will be big in the size and it is a herbivorous animal. Okay, herbivorous animal. Wait a minute. Now you can see the beaver. This is beaver, but this is a herbivorous animal. Okay. Bee. You know what is meant by bee. Okay, you know what is meant by bee. So when it is in small, we call it as fry. I mean, bee means teni, teni puchi. So when it is in small, we call it as fry. Now snail. Snail also you know. Okay, it will be in our front part of the house. Sheep. You know what is meant by sheep. We call it in the young age as lamb or lambkin or cosset. Lamb or lambkin or lamb or lambkin or cosset. Okay. Then snail. You know snail. It will be found in your surrounding of the house when in the rainy season. So when it is been in the small age, we call it as spat or snaillet. Spat or snaillet. Okay. Now snake. Snake also we call it as in small age as snakelet. Snakelet. And then sparrow, chittukuruvi, you know that. We call it is in the small age as chick. Spider, you know, selanthi. When when spider is in the small age or in the baby, we call it as spiderling. Spiderling. Wait a minute. Spiderling. And then raven. Raven, it is also a member of the crow family. It is also a type of crow only. When it is in small, we call it as chick. Rhinoceros. You know what is meant by rhinoceros. When it is in small, we call it as calf. Rook. It is a type of crane. It is also a type of crane. Crane means cock. Okay, it's also a type of crane. So it will be in black color, but we call it as rook. And the small age name of that is chick. Sea lion. Sea lion, you know, Neersingam. Sorry, Cuddle Singam. We call it as, it will be like dolphin. It will play with the football and all. You know that. Pup. We call it as pup or beach weena or calf. Pup or beach weena or calf. Okay. And then shark. You know shark. You know that. It will eat fish and all. It is also in the beach only. It has weird teeth and all, long teeth or sharp teeth and all. So when it is in small, we call it as pup. And then porpoise. It is also a type of fish. When it is in small, we call it as calf. Okay. And then possum. Possum is an animal who lives in the trees and it has thick fur and long nose and tail. Usually it is found only in Australia and New Zealand. Then possum. Possum is an animal who lives in trees. Trees means marangal. It will be live in tree. It has thick fur and long nose and then the tail. See the tail? You can see the long tail. Okay? And it will be found in only Australia and New Zealand. Okay? Now rabbit. You know rabbit. Everyone eat it or keep it as a pet in their home. So when it is in small, we call it as bunny or kit or kitten or leveret. Okay. Now raccoon. Raccoon only we call it as kiri. Sorry, kiri nahi, kalavedan. Okay. Kiri means mongoose. Kalavedan means only raccoon. Okay. Raccoon also will catch like badger. Raccoon also is the family member of the badger or mongoose. Okay, it will catch duck, hen, and all. When it is small, we call it as cub. Now rat. Rat will be in everyone's home by nibbling the cheese and all. We can see Tom and Jerry. Jerry is the rat. So when it is in small, we call it as pup or pinky or kitten. Okay. Raven. Wait. That's when I said no. Penguin. Penguin, you know. When it is in small, we call it as pig, you know. When it is in small, we call it as piglet or short or farrow. Pigeon, pura, you know. Squab or squeaker. Okay. Polar bear, you know. Bear which is in the extreme cool climate. Okay. When it is in small, we call it as cub. And porcupine, you know, mullampanchi. When it is in small, we call it as pup. Otter. Otter is also a member of the mongoose family, which predates only in the water. This is also like raccoon or badger or mongoose and all. Then otter is also like the mongoose, badger or raccoon. So it will predate only in the water. Predate means வேட்டையாடு. It will predate only in the water. Then when it is small, we call it as pup or whelp. Owl, you know owl. And when it is in small, we call it as owlet. Panda, you know that. Panda, you will see that Kung Fu Panda cartoon. In that you will see that. When it is in small, we call it as cub. Parrot, we call it as chick. Penguin, I said. Pig, I said. Monkey, you know, I said infant, before it is. Moose. In Frozen cartoon, you will see that moose will be. Okay? Know that parrot. You know parrot. Everyone keep parrot as their pet in their home. So when it is in small, we call it as chick. Penguin, we know penguin. We saw it in cartoons also. When it is also in the young age, we call it as chick. And then monkey. I say pig in the before one. So monkey. I said monkey. You know what? Remember monkey. Monkey, gorilla, Godzilla, chimpanzee and all. When they are in the small age, we call it as infant. Even human baby also. Even human baby means we all. When we all in the small age, we call it as infant. What do you mean? Infant. Okay. Moose. You can see this animal in the Frozen cartoon. Okay. And then he is the hero of the cartoon, I think. No. It's something. So, Frozen cartoon. This is a type of deer. We call it as moose. And when it is in small, we call it as calf. Mouse. Everyone's house. There are mouse in everyone's house. So, when it is in small, we call it as pinky, pup or kitten. Nightingale. A type of bird. When it is in small, we call it as chick. Then ostrich. Nerpukoli. That one, when it is in small or in the baby age, we call it as hatchling or chick. And then koala. This is a type of bear. Okay, koala bear. When it is in small, we call it as joy. Leopard, sirutta. When it is in small, we call it as cub. Lion. When it is in small age or in a baby form, we call it as cub or lioness. Llama. Llama is a type of camel which has when the goat has no wool in it, we call it as goat. When the goat has more wool on the body, we call it as sheep. As like this only camel. When the camel has no wool on it, we call it as camel. When the camel has lot of wool on its skin, we call it as llama. So when it is in small, we call it as kriya. Mole, we call mole it as in Tamil Perchali. So when it is in small, we call it as pup. Okay, hippopotamus. We know what means by hippopotamus. So hippo, we call it as short form for this nickname, hippo. So when it is in small, we call it as calf. Hornet, what is mean by hornet? That kulavi, it will come and bite our hand and all. We call it as kulavi in Tamil. So in English, we call it as hornet. Not cornet or ice cream, hornet. Okay, hornet. When it is in small, we call it as lava or pupe. And then horse. Horse you can see in the Ponniyin Selvan movie also. So when it is in the baby form, we call it as foal. Hyena, you can see this animal in the what is that movie? English movie. Lion King. Lion King movie, you know. That Lion King movie, in that hyena will be helping for that bad lion. Hyena, all the hyena was helping for that bad lion. After that, that hyena will be as a group, and then they will take revenge to the Lion King. Sorry, for the bad lion. So in that cartoon you can see hyena. So when it is in baby form, we call it as pup or cub. Kangaroo, you know what's meant by kangaroo. I said before, wallaby like kangaroo. So it is also type of a kangaroo. So kangaroo also we call it as joy. Wallaby also, when it is in baby form, we call it as joy. Okay, then grouse. This is a type of bird, like a hen. So yeah, okay. Then when it is in small, we call it as chick or cheeper. Guinea pig, which is an animal looks like the rat with short tail and chubby cheeks. With short tail and chubby cheeks. Wait a minute. Now you can see the Guinea pig. Here see, when we will call this as Seema Eli. This is a type of rat only. We call it in Tamil as Seema Eli. Okay, Seema Perchal. So here see, you can see that it will be cute to see. Okay, you can see that. Now wait a minute. Now Guinea pig, when it is in small, we call it as pup. When it is in small, we call it as pup. Then I had given the description of that animal. So which is an animal looks like the rat. I show you the real picture of this Guinea pig. So when it will be seen like a rat, but it has short tail and chubby cheeks. Cheeks mean kannam. Chubby means kolu kolu. Okay, chubby cheeks. It has short tail and chubby cheeks. Hamster. Oh, sorry. Guinea pig. I had given this description to the hamster, not for the Guinea pig. Guinea pig only we call it as rat. That means that which can be good to see. When we see its eyes, it will be like red color. That in banana also we have red color banana. We call it as Seema Valapalam. So like that only in lovebirds also we have like that. In Guinea pig also we have. In rat also we have. When we call it in English, we call it as Guinea pig. So in Tamil we call it as Seema Perchal. Okay, hamster is like rat only. That one also we call it as pup only when it is in small age. So it will be seen like the rat, but it has short tail and chubby cheeks. Wait, I will show the hamster animal in the Google form. Here you can see the hamster. Okay, now you can see. Wait, I will write versus guinea pig. Now I am showing the difference of them. Okay, see, guinea pigs are bigger and heavier than hamsters. Then guinea pigs are bigger and heavier than hamsters. Bigger means it is big in the size, I mean periphery, and heavier means it is foreign. Okay, then roughly 2 or 4 times bigger and can weigh around 1.5 to 2.6 lbs, whereas hamsters only weigh around 1 to 10. Okay, then this means guinea pigs will require a much bigger habitat with more room to play and more food than hamsters, which leads to more cleaning up to do. So guinea pigs will be the big in size, and it is the heaviest in the size. So guinea pigs are bigger and heavier than hamsters. Now you can see the difference of between them, hamster and guinea pig. But they are also a type of rat only. Okay, some will keep it as a pet in their home. Now hare means what? Hare means rabbit. The other name of the rabbit is we call as hare. When it is in the baby form, we call it as leveret. What? Leveret. So hawk means it is, I had given the description, now I will read it. It is also a type of eagle, but it is smaller than the eagle and it has short wingspan. So it is also a type of eagle. Means caligal. This one also a type of eagle only, but it is smaller than the eagle. Eagle is big in size, but hawk is smaller in size, and then it has short wingspan. Wingspan means flying wingspan. So again, gerbil. Now it is a type of mouse. Again, a mouse which lives only in the heat climate like the place named as the desert, and it is found in Africa and Asia. So this is also a type of rat only. Now I said there are guinea pig, hamster, and then again gerbil. But it will live in the heat climate only. Heat climate means the temperature will be more than the 35 degrees Celsius. Our body temperature is 35 degrees Celsius, 35 or 32 something. So, but gerbil will be live in the place which is the heat temperature is high. Okay, and we call it as the desert. Desert means Palivana. Like Palivana place only this rat will be stay. Okay, or live, and it is found only in Africa and Asia. And this rat is found only in Africa and Asia. Now giraffe, you know giraffe. What is mean giraffe? So when it is in small, we call it as calf. Okay, and then goat. You know goat. Everyone will eat. Goatling, when it is in this baby form, we call it as goatling or kid. Now gorilla, when it is in small, we call it as infant. Grasshopper, you know grasshopper. It will come out. It will be in the grass, and then it will be something come out to our house. Sometime it will come. Okay. When it is in the baby form, we call it as nymph. Okay. Now ferret. Ferret I had explained, no? Yeah, it is there. I will explain it before, after. So fish, you know what is meant by fish. Then when it is in the baby form, we call it as fry or alevin. Fly means kosu. Kosu means e. Okay. Then when it is in small, we call it as maggot. Fox, you know nari. When it is in small, we call it as kid, cub or pup. Frog means towel. When it is in small, we call it as tadpole, pollywog or froglet. And then dove means pigeon. I mean pura. So when it is in small, when you saw this name dove, you will think that dove soap. No, this is not also. This is a bird. We call it as dove. It's also a type of pigeon only. When it is in small, we call it as squab or chick. Duck, tara. When it is in small, we call it as duckling. Eagle, I said kalug. When it is in small, we call it as eaglet or fledgling. Elephant. Then elephant means yano. When it is in the baby form, we call it as calf. Then ferret. It is an animal which is a predator who used to catch rabbits. I said what is meant by rabbit. I said another name for rabbit. What is that? Hare. So when this is an animal who used to catch rabbit. Now I will show the real photo of it. Now you can see the ferret. This is an animal who predates the rabbit. Okay? Who predates the rabbit. You should keep your pet rabbit safe by protecting. Okay? This is the animal ferret. This used to catch rabbit. Okay. Now crow. You know what is meant by crow. Kaptu kaka. Okay. Then when it is in small, we call it as chick. Deer. Man. When it is in small, we call it as calf or fawn. Dog, nai. When it is in the baby form, we call it as whelp or pup or puppy. Or pup or puppy. Dolphin. You know that. When it is in the baby form, we call it as calf or pup. Okay. Then donkey. Then colt or foal. Again chimpanzee, infant. Cockroach. Everyone, girls are scared of cockroach. So when it is in small, we call it as larva or nymph. Coyote. This is the type of fox. You see, this is also an animal which is a member of fox family. So we call it as cub, pup or whelp. Crane, cock. Then chick or craneling. Crocodile, hatchling. Cat, kitten or kid. Cattle mean cow. When it is in the baby form, we call it as calf. Cheetah, sirta. So when it is in the baby form, we call it as cub. Chicken, that means coal. When it is in the baby form, we call it as chick, pullet or cockerel. Chimpanzee. I had given the description of chimpanzee in the last page. So an animal which is the member of the monkey family. So when it is in small, we call it as infant. And then the end. So I had explained the animal and their baby's name. So you can, if you want this PDF, you can contact me through the WhatsApp number which is given in my Insta account or the first video of this YouTube channel. You can contact through this number using the WhatsApp, and then I will send the PDF to your number. Okay? Or if you want the Tamil explanation of my video, you can contact me as I said before. Bye children. Have a nice day. Now I am going.
Okay students, I will teach the other part of the lesson in the next video. If you want to get my videos, please subscribe my channel and press on the notification bell. Bye children, have a nice day.